That's right, you guys are staring right now at the Turing list action. All the voting votes have come out, and this is what's been banned. Only Magearna has been banned to Uber, while everything else has been staying in OU. Thank God, because I actually want to play more with Ursauna, and I'm not ready to see that thing go just quite yet. But Magearna has been banned to Uber, and we must talk about it. Here in the explanation down below by Finchinator, it says right here, Magearna is one of the most dynamic and versatile offensive Pokemon. It is capable of breaking through the bulkiest teams with one set as it stacks boost, while capitalizing on fragile offenses with the next as it deploys seemingly perfect coverage. Terastallization bolsters its offensive profile while simultaneously granting free turns defensively for it to continue to position itself well, but other methods of team support such as dual screens or even Trick Room can run up the score promptly on foes as well. This is not even mentioning the addition of spikes, the sheer strength of choice specs, which broke it last generation, or its newly found niche as a Trick Room setter with floor cannon plus eject pack. Now, what does this mean for the meta exactly? And you can see the rest of the words that kind of say down below about draining kits to store power, etc, etc. But what does this mean for the meta in generality? It means the meta is somewhat not Magearna impacted, and let me show you a couple examples on Showdown. So this is Magearna with the ability Soul Heart, which has actually been really good, and it's got Trick Room and Eject Pack. So Trick Room and Eject Pack has been a strong, unbelievably way to play this Pokemon. The idea is you set up a Trick Room, and then you go for something like a Floor Cannon, which lowers your special attack by 2 stages, and if any of your stats are lowered, this means you can auto switch out, and you can switch out to something like an Ursauna who can come in and take advantage of the Trick Room situation. This is basically really lethal, and I think honestly that's one of the reasons why Ursauna has been also kind of been pretty broken, but more so than ever, Magearna was able to go for Floor Cannon. It's also got like Draining Kiss to, like I said in the paragraph below, Draining Kiss to recover HP as well. Floor Cannon, Floor Cannon, Flash Cannon, Ice Beam. Just look at the coverage. It has Pain Split. Some run Spikes. You run Shift. And the thing with Magearna is it's got Shift Gear, right? And it's got Calm Mind. And it's a duality of a setup where you can go for Shift Gear and Calm Mind. And this thing has pretty good bulk for a Pokemon like this. So you could honestly make this thing pretty bulky, depending on how you want to run, like max HP, max special attack, or max HP, max defense, or whatever you want to do, right? And you have max HP, and you can literally go for Shift Gear, raise your speed by 2 stages if you're not running a Trick Room, and then go for Calm Mind. Or you can get rid of Shift Gear, just have Calm Mind, and go for you can add other things like I said before, Spikes. You got Pain Split. You got so many moves for Magearna to run, and Magearna honestly it was basically on every team you would play against. I know for a fact when I was playing against Magearna was on literally every team that I was facing. It was just unbelievable. Eject Pack Trick Room was so strong. Even as I mentioned before, right? Yeah, you run Choice Specs was unbelievable. If you have another Trick Room setter like a Uxie or Cresselia or whatever the case is on your team, right? You can run Trick Room. I keep mispelling that. Floor Cannon, Aura Sphere, you got Draining Kiss, you got Energy Ball, you got Ice Spinner, Ice Beam. And the thing is with Draining Kiss, it's able to recover HP, and it can keep its bulk then. That means it's already pretty bulky, and the fact Draining Kiss helps recover 75% of HP the damage it's dealt, this thing is going to be extremely lethal. And Terastallization did not make things better, because Terastallization, you can either get a 2-time stab on either Steel or Fairy, or add additional coverage or defensive utility for this Pokemon, which just made it unbelievably really good. So overall, I personally believe Magearna should be banned. Now, let's go look back at the list. Will any of these other Pokemon really be banned? I think a couple of Pokemon do need to be banned. I think Chimpao needs to be banned, and I do not like, maybe not Urshifu Rapid Strike, but I think more so than ever, Zamazenta. It's been kind of, I don't think Zamazenta with that insane defensive stat, it's too strong in my opinion for the metagame. I know there's some counterplay with ghost types. You got Rocky Helmet users like Corviknight. You got other things like that effect. Maybe my opinion might change. Me personally, I just don't like seeing them. It's annoying to face with. It's just my opinion. But I think Magearna getting that 9-0 sweep to getting banned, it was a clear thing. Choice Specs, Floor Cannon, Trick Room, Eject Pack, Shift Gear, it was too good. And as it says below, right? Stored power for excessive damage output. What this means is, when I was mentioning before with Calm Mind, Shift Gear, look how many boosts you're getting. You're getting 2 boosts off of this, and you're getting raise speed by 2 stages and attack, which means stored power. Stored power underneath Trick Room, and you could run I don't know, life orb, leftovers, whatever you want, right? This was really strong. This was extremely strong. Nevertheless, Magearna has been unbelievable in the metagame. I'm glad it's been. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Subscribe for more competitive content just like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.